Lena dreaded mirrors. Their reflective gaze felt invasive, like icy fingers tracing the contours of her soul. Moving into her new apartment did little to soothe this fear. Box after box she unpacked, each one devoid of any reflective surfaces. The apartment, though charming, felt heavy with an unseen history. Dust motes danced in the air, catching the faint sunlight that managed to pierce through the grime-coated windows. Lena sighed, her breath fogging slightly in the cool air. The bathroom, however, presented a challenge. A large, ornate mirror stood firmly above the sink. Its edges were tarnished with age, and it was held in place by thick, rusted nails. Removing it felt like an insurmountable task. Lena decided to live with it, draping a sheet over its menacing presence. It wasn't a solution, but it offered a temporary shield against her own worried gaze. The days turned into weeks, and the sheet remained firmly in place. One evening, as Lena brushed her teeth, she caught a glimpse of movement from beneath the fabric. Her heart stuttered in her chest, a cold fist clenching around her insides. Curiosity, a cruel mistress, urged her forward. Slowly, hesitantly, Lena peeled back the sheet. Her own reflection stared back, or so she thought. For a fleeting moment, the reflection's lips curled into a grin. Lena blinked, her breath catching in her throat. The grin was gone, replaced by her own bewildered expression. Had she imagined it? The air in the small bathroom suddenly felt thin, suffocating. Shaking her head, Lena convinced herself it was a trick of the light, but deep down a seed of unease had been planted. The strange occurrences continued. Sometimes she'd catch the reflection moving out of sync with her own. Other times it seemed to be looking past her, its eyes reflecting something unseen lurking in the room. One particularly chilly evening, Lena felt a cold breath on the back of her neck while washing her face. She whipped around, heart pounding, but the bathroom was empty. The only sound was the dripping faucet, each drop like a hammer blow against the silence. The reflection, however, held a look of malice she hadn't seen before. Its eyes gleamed with an unsettling light, and, for a moment, Lena could have sworn she saw a figure standing behind her in the mirror's depths. Panic welled up inside her. This was no trick of the light, no figment of her imagination. Something was wrong, terribly wrong. The following morning, Lena awoke to a terrifying sight. Condensed on the bathroom mirror, scrawled in shaky letters, was a message, "Let me out." Her blood ran cold. She hadn't used the shower, hadn't created enough steam for condensation. Yet the message was undeniable. As she stared, horrified, the letters began to drip. It was as if an unseen hand was wiping the message away from the other side. Panic surged through her, threatening to consume her. She couldn't stay here, not anymore. This wasn't just an eerie feeling, this was a threat. Grabbing a large bath towel, she threw it over the mirror, desperately hoping to sever the connection. The scratching sound that had been a constant, almost imperceptible presence ceased. The next evening, Lena found the towel on the bathroom floor. It was soaked, water pooling around it as if it had been submerged. The scratching returned, louder this time, more insistent. Trembling, Lena slowly peeled the towel away. The mirror was clear. Her reflection smiled, a slow, deliberate stretching of its lips. Then it winked. Lena didn't hesitate. She fled the apartment, the echo of her own scream swallowed by the building's musty silence. She never returned. Some weeks later, a new tenant moved in. The landlord offered a reduced rental rate, eager to fill the vacancy left by Lena's abrupt departure. The new tenant, oblivious to the apartment's history, hummed a cheerful tune as they unpacked. They paused in the bathroom, admiring the antique mirror. "How quaint," they remarked, running a hand over its tarnished frame. "It's even nailed in place."